Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed your day off. Unfortunately, that means that I'm not going to be here to start this assignment in person with you. So I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to sit in my basement on our day off and I'm going to record a video of me giving you the instruction. So in 3D design, one of the most difficult things for people to do is to take an idea that they have and actually think about it in 3 dimensions. So we're going to start small, and I want everybody to practice this. Previously, I only had 3D Design 1 doing this, but I felt like 3D 2, 3, and sometimes even 3D 4 people still struggle with this. So this gives me an idea of where you are and how well you're able to conceptualize 3-dimensional space. So your first assignment in this class is you'll all get a sheet of paper that looks similar to this. Obviously, we got a cold day and I'm not in school today, so I had to make this on my own. So it doesn't look exactly like yours, but it's the same basic concept. So what it is it's a template that I can use to create a 3-dimensional box, except that there's something missing. And what's missing is all of the invisible construction tabs that I would need in order to actually physically glue this thing together. I feel like every time I hold this paper up, I turn sickly pale. Let's see if this helps. Nope. So when you do this assignment, the first thing you need to do is put your name somewhere on this box, because this is going to be the first graded assignment in this class. So make sure you put your name somewhere on this box. And then what you'll have to do is you'll have to decide where you need tabs in order to glue this thing together. And if you mess up, don't worry, I made extra copies. So my wife keeps these, she has the Christmas Village things. So I'm in the basement, so I emptied out one of her boxes from the Victorian series porcelain lighted houses. So here we've got a box, right? And we can see, like any other box, it's got 6 sides, and I'll prove it to you. But what we don't see is that there are other, and I got a pizza box in the classroom that I use to demonstrate this in class. But the Victoria Dickens Collectibles, when they print this box, when they have this box made, they also have to make extra little tabs in order for this thing to stay together. So you don't just have 6 rectangular sides to this box. You've got all these extra little tabs that are required in order for this thing to stay together. And even on the bottom. So the bottom is not a flat piece, but we can still see that there's way more cardboard than is visible when it's all put together. So eventually what you're going to do is you're going to design your own 3-dimensional form, and you're going to have to design a template for that so that you can build that in 3D. And I've got a video for that, and you guys are going to watch that tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about it. But the first thing, like I said, what you need to do today, and this should only take you the hour. So when you're done with this, again, make sure your name is on it. Put it in the back of the classroom if you're 4th hour, put it in the box with the blue 4. If you're in 6th hour, put it in the box with, I think it's a green 6. But it's in the back. So make sure you turn this in. And again, put tabs. You're going to need extra little pieces on here to apply the glue. And let me take 30 seconds real quick to show you the mistake. So this is the wrong way to do it. And this is what I see a lot of people do. They get this and they go, oh, okay, we got to cut this out. And they take a pair of scissors, or they take an X-Acto knife, and they cut it out. And boy, this is not good cutting. So they do this. Oops. So they get it like this, and then they go, okay, I got to put it together now. So let's see what happens when we try to put this together. All right, so I've got all my folds. But now when I try to assemble it, like, there's nothing holding these pieces in place. I've got nothing to attach these things to. So I need, like, if I want to glue, let's just look at this. So if I want to glue this top to this side, I need an extra little lip or a little tab there so I can close that. So when you do this first one, this first generic box, you need to draw those on there first so that you remember to cut them, and then you have them when you glue it together. And remember, when you're gluing, I do this in the other video, I'll do it here too. When you're gluing stuff, let's say I'm just going to glue this together like that. So that would work, see, because I've got this extra little tab. You're going to use Elmer's white glue, and you just need a little bit, and I go pretty in detail with this in the next video. But you saw that, just a little drop. I'm going to dip my finger. I'm going to spread the glue. I want to make sure to get the corners, but like, it's not showing. There's barely any glue on there. And so when gluing, the mistake that people make, and I address this in the next video too, so my apologies for repeating. I did that video first, but the mistake that a lot of people make when they glue is they like in kindergarten, they like they're decorating a cake with icing, and then they're sitting there holding it, and they're like, it's not drying. This is going to take forever. Yep, it is, because you used like an entire bottle of glue on that one piece. So you just need a little bit of glue, and it will hold. Like right now, I'm pulling on it. Obviously, if I pull real hard, it'll come apart. But if I'm building this, like when you start working on your Zentangle, if I'm building this can be set down now, and I can move on to my next piece. So don't use too much glue. And figure out where those tabs go. And when you're done, turn it in, and then tomorrow you'll watch another video where I explain how to start designing your template for your actual Zentangle sculpture. So good luck with this. Again, I'd like everybody to give this a shot. 3D Design 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is going to be a graded an assessment score. It's going to be the first assessment score. And again, when you're done, put it in the box in the back of the room. Tomorrow you'll start working on your specific sculpture, and I will see you all on Monday.